Tên anh là Cuong Nguyen. Anh là người cảnh sát ở Portland, Oregon. I've been an officer for 11 years with the Bureau. And I've been out here at St. John's the whole time, ever since I got off probation. I'm married and I have 2 kids. I have a kid that's in 4th grade and one that's in 1st grade. Yeah, a lot of running around. I'm pretty active. On my weekends, I do a lot of volunteering inside the school. So we go to, I'm actually part of the PTO where my kid goes to school. So I'm the treasurer, and I've been doing that for the last year. That's what keeps me busy on my weekends, and it's a good way to get stay involved in my children's lives. But it is a lot of hard work, considering that's my weekend. I wanted to become an officer because, well, like anybody else, like everybody else, I like helping people. And I think that's part of why I volunteer at the school too. But when I first did my ride-alongs, I didn't know what to expect. But after I did the ride-alongs, I was hooked. I knew that's what I wanted to do, and I was going to try my best to achieve the goal of being a police officer. It's a very diverse job. We do a lot of things out here that we don't get to do in normal life, and we get to see a lot of things. I like the variety in it, so no day is the same. Every day is different. I used to be a lifeguard, and I used to teach swim lessons, and I did that for about 13 years before I had this job. And I've always compared that job to this job, because this job, a lot of times you're dealing with people on the worst day of their lives. You might have to give them bad news, or there was some tragedy. Maybe they were assaulted, or maybe they're getting arrested, or maybe someone close to them passed away. And in that job, it's like it's the best day of their life, because they're going in for swim lessons, they're going in to play in the pool, and they're excited, and there's a family element, kids are excited. And so it's very strange to come from one side and then go to another side. And I'm not saying that we never see anything positive here, because we do, but there's also that element of you also see the unhappy side. Just about anybody can be a police officer. And I tell the kids at the school, when I go read to them, when I go volunteer, when they ask me what it takes to be a police officer, I tell them anybody can be a police officer, just about. Now, first off, you gotta go to school, you gotta be good, you gotta start from the beginning. But as long as you pass all the phases, then you're gonna be a police officer. There's a written test, there's a background check, so make sure everybody knows what the right thing to do is and what the wrong thing to do is. So all you have to do is choose to do the right thing, get your education, and you will become a police officer if you work hard at it. Case in point, so I wasn't born in this country. I was born in Vietnam, and I came over to this country. I didn't know English.
I don't know that they have a meeting on it yet. Just like account information is what they're doing.
I went to 1st grade not knowing English. I was in ESL, which is English as a second language, and I went to that for about 3 years until 3rd grade. I graduated from the ESL program. So I started off basically at the bottom, not knowing anything, not having anything, not even speaking the language. And then I come here, and starting in 5th grade, I started doing really well in school. Went through junior high, high school, decided to go to college, and when I graduated, everything I did, whether it was my past jobs, I tried to do everything right so that I could set myself up. I didn't know this is where I was going to land, but I was setting myself up just because it was the right thing to do. And here I am. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. And because I started from nothing. I started from no money, no education, can't speak the language, and here I am. Oh, I love all kinds of foods. I always have a phase of food. And we had Today's in Portland. That was my favorite food for a while there. I was eating sushi every chance I got, maybe 3 times a week. Then I also had my Indian phase, where any Indian restaurant, I would just love eating there. I love Mexican food. I love Chinese food, Vietnamese food. So just anywhere. Right now, I love going to taquerias. Nếu em muốn làm việc cảnh sát thì em gọi anh ở North Precinct hay viết anh ở Portland Police Bureau. Dạ cảm ơn.